What is going on, guys? Fitcho here, and welcome back to the Nico Rosberg career. We're here for part number 5. We are in Spain, the first round of the European season, and hopefully this means a turn in form for us, as we are 34 points off Hamilton in the championship after only 4 races. This is really not looking good at the early stages of the season, but there's still about 15 races to pull this back, and hopefully we can start pulling Hamilton in here in Spain. Now let's have a look at the race strategy. I think I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. This is the quickest, so just get through the grid really quickly. I might move that prime stop to maybe stop 2 or stop 1, depending on how I'm going in race, but let's just jump into this race. 5 lights are illuminating in front of the 20 drivers. And it's lights out and away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya. And we got off to a very shaky start. Now we're getting up through the gears. We're trying to get in the slipstream of Stevens. Now, I have taken into account what some of you guys have said in the comments. No really big lunges into the first corner. It's gone alright. Hopefully we don't crash with anyone. And I'm trying to take it cautious. So I'm still making contact with people. Let's try and sneak it up here at the inside of Alonso and Maldonado, I think that was. And now we're on the back of Perez, or the side of Perez. Up the inside. I'm not going to throw it up the inside of Kvyat there. Just play it a bit safe. I think the problem is in the previous races I've been coming into contact with other cars, which is sort of not helping my cause of getting up through the grid. But we've got Kvyat on our outside, moving up through the field quite nicely so far. But he's trying to hang it around our outside. Let's give him plenty of space. Now we've got the move done. We're up into P13 already. Now on the back of Jenson Button in the McLaren Honda. Hopefully we can get him into this next corner because of the McLaren power unit in that McLaren. I mean the Honda power unit, what am I saying? I'm too concentrated on driving, but I've actually got the inside of Hulkenberg, I think, there as well. Very nice move there, but we're up into a P11. We have the Spaniard at his home race, Carlos Sainz, in front of us, as I have a big moment there. Maybe I should stop talking and actually concentrate on the driving a little bit. Yeah, this is not a good track of mine. So, it's one of my bogey tracks, I'd say. So, hopefully, we can still do alright, though. But you are going to know through this race, I'm not quick in a straight line. It's because of the setup I've got on. I've got a very high aero setup on, because I could not get to grips with this track without chucking on heaps of aero. So, it's going to make passing very difficult. But we're on the back of Carlos Sainz. We're going to look around the outside. That's way too risky. We're going to swap back up the inside. Very nice. But now we've got to make the move stick under the brakes. Easy does it, but he's still there. No, we've got the move done. Into the points. Into P10. And I need to breathe for a second. Oh, shit. Yeah, I broke a lot earlier than I thought they would into that corner. That AI being Felipe Nasr, the Brazilian, who's right in front of us, who's got Grosjean in front of him. But we're going for a very optimistic move, and he's given us space, but he's going to have the inside line. But we've got the move done in a very odd place there. That was not planned, but took the opportunity arose, and I took the chance, and we moved ourselves up into 9th place. But he's coming back at us. And he's gone straight past us. That's what I mean. I've not got much aero on. And that's without DRS. And he's got a Ferrari power unit. But can we look around the outside of 1? No, we can't. I'm going to have to sit in behind Felipe for now. Can we do that switchback move we did on Sainz? Yes, we can. Very nice. Run him out of room a bit, but he's still there. And that looks like exactly the same move as I did on Sainz. We've got the move done. Back up into 9th again. Hopefully we can hold it this time. Right on the back of Grosjean now. I think we're going to try to look up his inside down the straight into turn 1 with the DRS. Or into the chicane. Optimistic move. Give him some space. We've got the move done on the Frenchman, Romain Grosjean. That was a very optimistic move, but again, I just saw the chance and I took it pretty much. We're now up into 8th. We've got the young Max Verstappen. Highly talented Max, who he's going to be very good in the future. That is for sure. He's a freaking crazy kid. All the highlights from Brazil were pretty much of him overtaking people and Maldonado crashing on the official Formula 1's highlights video from Brazil. So, very talented kid, but we're going to have to now try and push on and push past him. Hopefully we can do it because he has got the Renault power engine. but as I said at the start, I'm running high aero, so it's going to make it difficult. We get in with DRS. DRS activated, pull to the inside, late under the brakes, and we've got the move done on young Max, up into 7th place. Okay, end of lap 7, and we are coming into the pit lane. Not sure what tyre, I'm pretty sure the team's going to put us on another set of options, but as you can see, Ricciardo is not far ahead, and then there are 2 Williams in front of him, one of which has stopped. I think that's Massa, I can read. But where we're going to come out in the pit stops, we've both jumped Massa, both me and Ricciardo have jumped Massa, so in theory we're up into 5th now, I think, yeah. Okay, now we're going to try and get Ricciardo. It shouldn't be too hard, as he's got a Renault engine in the back of that Red Bull. We have a Mercedes, but again, it's that aero situation I talked about at the start, which is going to come into play. But we are really close to him now. We were catching him a lot, but he is just, what the hell, he's... Okay, I'll take that. He's just stopped coming out of the pits, and... I'll take that position any day. That's probably the easiest pass I've ever made. Other than the part that I had to suddenly realize and, like, divert and avoid him so I didn't ram into the back of him, but one of the easiest passes I've ever made. So we've just made 2 positions in the pit stops there, which is brilliant news. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to go against Bottas, the other Williams who is fighting with Massa and Ricciardo at the stops there, who I assume is pitting this lap, so it'll be interesting where he comes out. I think he was in the lead out of those 3 when they were fighting, so I'm expecting him to come out in front of me, considering Massa had a bad stop and then I passed Ricciardo once we're out of the pit lane. Okay, a lot of cars are in the pits, and we've just set a purple 3rd sector. We're up into P5, and that is Valtteri Bottas coming out there. So we've got a fight on our hands, I think. Or he's going to park it there. Let's go around the outside of 2. We do not have a fight on our hands. We're up into P4. Just our teammate and the 2 Ferraris ahead of us now, I think. So that's gone pretty well. We've kept out of trouble, made some very nice overtakes, and it's paid off for us. So I can't remember your name. Whoever commented that, thank you very much. You're Canadian. I'm trying to drive. I know your name, but I'm trying to drive. I'm sorry. I can see a Ferrari. I just saw a bit of Sebastian Vettel's Ferrari just up there, not far in front of us. Not far at all. Only 3.3 seconds, and we're going purple again in that 3rd sector. Let's hunt this German down. Holy crap, we just pulled in 1.3 seconds on Vettel that lap alone. He must be struggling, but I'm pretty sure he pitted at the same time, unless he's gone on to the prime tyre. But when I first got behind him, it seemed like we're doing the same times. I have turned it up a little bit. I am pushing a bit harder than I was. Tyre life's gone out the window, but we are catching, and that Ferrari is getting a lot bigger. Alright, we are in DRS. No, he's pulling into the pit lane. Interesting by Sebastian Vettel, so that puts us up into P3, but we were very close to him. We had really pulled up on the back of him. We've got another 2 laps till our stop, and these tyres are still pretty decent. And another lap passes without any reaction to Vettel pitting. Very interesting strategy from the AI. Not sure what exactly is going on, so a bit confused. I don't know. But I think I should be coming into the pits this lap. Not sure. I'm pretty sure this is my pitting lap. Let me check. Yeah, it is. And these tyres are starting to get on the orange side, but that's still alright. Okay, end of lap 15, and we're coming into the pit lane for what I presume is another set of option tyres. And doesn't look like Hamilton's pitted, but there is another car in the pit lane. But it's not the Ferrari guy, so I think Raikkonen and Hamilton have both stayed out. But it looks like we've got a Red Bull and Williams coming in, not too sure, but interesting strategy from the 2 out front, Raikkonen and Hamilton, who are still out there. They must have gone to a prime stint or something. That's what I'm guessing, because I was faster than Raikkonen, and then my pace started to drop off, and his seemed to stay the same. So that does hint towards a prime stint from the Finn. But me and Vettel, I think, are on the same strategy. And he's behind me. I think Sebastian is behind me. Yeah, he must be. I'm not sure. Yeah, Sebastian's behind me. A fair bit behind me as well. That's interesting. So Sebastian's strategy has not worked out, and I've jumped him in the stops. Very nice call from my Mercedes crew for once in their life getting a strategy call right. How about that? Who would have ever thought? Okay. Sebastian Vettel does not have ERS, so his Ferrari engine is having some issues. Very interesting. Hopefully Raikkonen suffers the same fate. That will play a lot into our hands, but we'll see how we go and how this race pans out. Ferrari are readying for a pit stop. I'm assuming that's Kimi Raikkonen coming into the pits now, but there's only one lap later than me, so maybe he was doing an option stint. Maybe he was, but it still doesn't explain to me why Vettel pitted so damn early. But I think that was Bottas in the pits I just passed. I've gone purple in the last sector again. I seem to go purple there a lot. But we're back into third place. Kimi Raikkonen's in front of us. There he is. He has come out in front of us, but is he still 5 seconds in front of us? It doesn't look like 5 seconds from here. No, it's 1.6. So the undercut has really worked on Raikkonen. We've really caught up on him. We've really got to push this lap and try and get him on cold tires. Is that Mary? Can't see. Doesn't matter. We're coming onto the straight. Am I going to have DRS off Kimi? Yes, I am. As I set the fastest lap of the race, very nice, but look at that's what I mean about my aero. Even with DRS, he is getting away a bit there. But the amount of speed I can carry mid-corner is a lot higher.
We have 25 kilograms of fuel left in the tank.
I've really caught up to him now. Gotta find a place to overtake. Getting that slipstream, try and use it to the best of our advantage. Come on, maybe on this next DRS straight we can look at it.
Our data shows the tires are okay right now.
We're not going to be close enough, are we? Not quite close enough to stick our nose up the inside there. Oh! Just the extra aero playing to our advantage there, an extra grip. But we are now on the outside of a chicane. This is not gonna work. Or is it we're still side by side with Kimi Raikkonen? Oh, he's just gone clean around our outside. Wow, what a move from Kimi. And he's got the DRS as well. Oh no. That was excellent racing from Kimi Raikkonen. Oh, using that extra aero, can we get up his inside here? No, as soon as it started to turn a bit straight, like he just had the advantage there. Oh, that was a bit of a desperate move. I really just want to get myself ahead of Kimi. And he's still there on our outside. And we've got the move for second place. Holy crap, I held my breath for that move. That was scary, very risky. I was second guessing myself if I should do it, but it's paid off. We are into second place. Now we have to put our head down and catch our teammate Lewis Hamilton, the championship leader. We're 7.5 seconds off him, and oh my god, look at the speed Raikkonen's got on us. That's just, wow. We're going to go back around his outside. 3-1 and hold on to second place there. Very nice. Just using that extra aero to our advantage. But that straight line speed was scary, and that's a worry. Maybe all this aero was not the best choice, but I was struggling otherwise. I felt I had to do it. Where is Raikkonen? He's a fair way back. Wait, I think he's out of DRS range. I think that said 1 point something, so we might be out of DRS, and he has not come at us down the straight. I think we may have broken DRS with Kimi Räikkönen, which is brilliant, brilliant news. Now we have the chance to hunt down Lewis without having to worry about Kimi behind us. Now, Will Stevens hopefully can hold up Räikkönen a little bit more. He hasn't held up me at all, which is brilliant. Oh no, Kimi Räikkönen's right there. He's back within DRS. I had a little bit of a moment coming out of one of the turns. I can't remember which one. But he is right behind us now as these tyres are really starting to go off, which is making it very difficult. And we're going to get absolutely slaughtered down the straight, I can just tell. Okay, time to lose my second place. And might as well, yep, watch. Let's go defensive. Not that it's going to help us. Always parking it. Oh, come on! Come on! No! Come on, nah, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it! Oh, this racing is crazy with Kimi. He is still there. Far out. And we've got him back for P2. Jesus Christ, we've been having some absolutely crazy races with Kimi Räikkönen in this race. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we're pitting this lap. And while I am having these brilliant fights with Kimi, we are just losing out more and more to Lewis Hamilton. It's very annoying, but I am having a good time racing Kimi, to be honest. Freaking crazy. Just lost it, and we're going to come into the pit lane now. End of lap 23. I think we're going on to the primes because this is our third stop. Kimi Räikkönen has not actually come into the pits, and I don't see any other crews in the pit lane, or at least the top teams. Which is interesting. Not sure what's happening with the strategy, but that is the prime tires on our Mercedes. Now, we have, what is that? We have 9 laps and 10 seconds to reel in Hamilton. So we have to be over a second quicker than Hamilton per lap. Okay. Let's go. We can do that. How hard can it be? Where is Lewis Hamilton? That is the question. Where is Lewis Hamilton? And there's actually Kimi Räikkönen who have got past. Completely forgot about him there for that lap. I was thinking all about where Lewis is. Kimi could play a real big role in this race. If he starts to challenge me, that's any chance of me catching Hamilton out the door. But we're actually only 7.8 behind him. We've caught up over 2 seconds in the stops, which is brilliant news. 6.7 to Hamilton. We're on target right now to catch him by the end of the race. Can we keep it up though? And once we catch him, if we do catch him, can we actually find a way past the Brit? 3.9 with 3 laps to go. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen for us. Come on, get out of the way! Blue flag! Blue flag! Oh, come on. Now we're no chance because of the freaking blue lap cars. Far out. And across the line for a Mercedes 1-2, back-to-back 1-2s for Mercedes. We've finished second, only about 3 seconds off Lewis Hamilton in the end, but that is not going to help us in the championship. We're going to fall a bit further back, but on the upside, we kept a clean race and our form is on the rise. The next race is Monaco. Not the easiest track to pass on. Very, very difficult. But on a flying lap, it's probably my best track of the season. I am seriously quick around the streets of Monaco. It's just a matter, can I pass or not? But there are the results. I finished second. As you can see, I did end up with a 3-second penalty. I got that on the second last lap. I just pushed my luck a little bit too much with track limits, pretty much. I was just pushing really hard. But I had 16 seconds over Kimi Räikkönen and then 37 over Valtteri Bottas. So, comfortable victory, or 1-2 for Mercedes. Sebastian Vettel actually fell to 5th behind Valtteri Bottas, which is very interesting. And if you look a bit lower, we have Jenson Button in 9th in a McLaren Honda in the points! If only that would happen in real life, that would just be great. Or even on the podium. But it was Fernando Alonso who didn't finish the race. That was very early on. I guess it was just that McLaren Honda engine not working. I mean, the Honda engine not working for him and breaking down. So I guess this game is pretty realistic then. But let's have a look at the championship. We are moved up into 5th place, jumping Felipe Massa. We've got Bottas in front of us, only, 6 points ahead? And then a further 2 points ahead of him is Räikkönen. And only a further 6 points is Vettel. But Hamilton is on 100 points. We have 41 points off Hamilton now, which is really not good for this championship. This is really going to become a difficult championship. But if we can keep getting consistent results like the last two, we'll easily get second. That's what I am predicting, assuming we get decent results. But we have to start winning races to beat Hamilton. We have to start winning races. It's the only way it is going to happen. And hopefully we can do that in Monaco. If we can maneuver our way past 19 other cars, we could win there. But we just need to win to beat Lewis, and that's what we haven't been able to do so far. But in the Constructors, we are ahead by 19 points from Ferrari, and then 46 points back is Williams, and then 115 is Red Bull. So it's the top 3 are a long way ahead, and that's a long way back. And Force India and Manor are tied for last, both with no points. So Force India have no points, which is very interesting there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you all next time.